going to play to their best of their ability. We saw the best of their ability day one, where they hadn't had or experienced a loss. They were the winningest team in Challenger. They come here, get brought back down to reality, and they can handle it, and it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's definitely been rough for them. They have had some wins. One of their wins was over the Rocks Tigers, was actually a 2-0, and that was a day where we actually did see some smiles on their faces. Yeah. Malphite coming in, okay.
You pick 4 AD.
Yeah, you pick 4 AD, and MaRin says, well, hello, this pick still exists. I'm going to play Malphite.
Yeah, and look at it. Malphite Orianna, the most classic combo to grace League of Legends.
Not to mention the other engaged tools you have, the Maokai and the Rakan, as if they were lacking anything. No, they got some AP on their side. They have Jhin, who will start off with a Doran's Ring.
Oh yes, the captive audience will be devastating, as well as the Prey Seeker. Whoa! I think it even got changed to physical damage. I'm not entirely sure. I do know, however, that Ardent Blaze from Lucian is magic, as well as your Hammer Shot.
Okay, so we have some options.
And the electricity on Jace's W.
Yeah,
so.
there you go. That's the play. He's just going to go in and jump onto the back. Yeah, he's going to electrify them with this Tesla pole. We'll see if that works out. I sure hope it does. We need to see some more smiles on this side. So, Scepted with his head in his hands, thinking about how he's going to deal with this one. There was actually a huge shout out from the crowd and everybody as they saw the Malphite, but you hit the nail on the head. It's like, well, you guys called for it. You picked 4 AD. You want to play against Malphite? I mean, you'll have your Malphite. Sure, it'll make for an interesting game, no doubt. I'm definitely looking forward to this pick, and I hope it leads to some pretty crazy situations. The Kuro-MaRin synergy is going to have to be on.
Kuro!
Oh, he gets locked down. Oh no! Oh. Good shot. Good showmanship. Good work. At least they do get the flash. Too low. I don't think there's enough damage. There's a lot of feathers going out though. The hook is gonna mean his death. And that death sentence will mean first blood into the play. And all of a sudden, what's going on in the bottom lane? Here comes MaRin to follow that up, and 2 kills already to start the game.
Oh, but MaRin goes for the flash on that one, and I actually would have hoped to see that not happen. Let Duel just get the kill you threaten, because it's still a level 2 Rek'Sai. You remember he tried to go for the invade onto this blue buff, and biting, making sure that they can start trading some kills, looking for some advantages again on the map. But here's a Malphite. He's got flash and ult.
Okay, MaRin. There's that shockwave. Kuro and Mowgli going to pick up a kill. Now Scepted in the mid lane. Waiting on that twisted advance cooldown. Not 2 seconds away, and Scepted was too far away.
More than them just getting cocky. It's legitimately just maybe a lapse in communication, etc. Let's getting caught.
No shockwave, but it might not matter here. The flash, though, over the wall. Mowgli's still on the chase. Is there a blasting plant? No, the play comes out. And there you go. The flash from Kuro to follow up will mean another kill. Ella getting a little bit too green.
It's not the advantages that they hoped they would have had with those 2 deaths, and make that 3.
Oh boy, Keen, he's going to get caught out here. The quickness into the knock up with the grand entrance. That's going to be an easy pickup. Keen just getting out of position, and what might have been that Rift Herald,
just
not going to be anymore.
Why are they strolling that way? Because Xayah is rotating. This could be a 5v5 scuffle.
The hook is going to come in. Mowgli in a bit of trouble, is going to use his ultimate to try to get out of this one, but he's not all that tanky. The snipe from downtown from Duel on the left side. Rift's Herald is going to leash, but they do get that kill and should be able to take Specting this. They're trying to spread out as much as possible. We'll see how this goes down. Ella taking a bunch of damage. MaRin, they're going to go onto Scepted here. Can they actually take him out? No, it doesn't look like it. Not enough damage. Finally, they do take him out, and all the feathers coming back. Afrika trying to take this 4v5. It almost works. Faker's still alive, or rather Kramer. Not the first time I've done that. Trying to get onto MaRin now. Here comes Kramer with that rep buff, trying to get the slow here from MaRin. Will he have the tunnel? The feathers come out, and he does get sniped. by MaRin and Kramer, and the 4v5 works out in Afreeca's favor.
And it almost always works out in the favor of the team that is not starting the Herald. It's just like any other objective. If you are doing the objective and you don't have the plan to turn immediately, the other team can just choose to fight you and win that battle every single time. And Afreeca do so and never pay again. And that early game advantage is already mitigated. So we're going to look at it again. It's a 4v4, and they're spread out. They don't want to get hit by the shockwave. Here comes Septed, and the second he dashes in, they're like, all right, go into Lucian, make sure you delete him from the fight. But Rek'Sai just gets to join in right now, and the flash gets nullified by the Feather Storm from Kramer, so he gets to just go in right at the end. Sure, they get the Orianna, but the Xayah has been untouched. She is still just as strong as ever, and they're able to actually walk away with MaRin and the Herald still alive.
Sniperino there at the end. Adding a little bit of flair, even though Dushin wasn't part of it. Now they're getting on top of Duel here. Should be a pretty easy follow-up with that ultimate. The Shockwave. Kuro picks up the kill. Okay, they're looking for Keen here as well as a dive up top. So there is the combination. Keen gonna take way too much damage even if he dives over that wall. Down he goes. The culling comes out in the top side so they can't take down that turret. Septed was, with some of the pick that they have, they can catch Kuro here. Then they can go into a Baron. They're gonna try to go for it, but Zonius comes out. Here comes that twisted advance in on, and everybody's gonna be caught up here. Oh no, Ever8 just trying to get out of this one at this point. In comes MaRin. There's going to be one kill. Make that a second as Thresh goes down as well. The entrance in onto Duel will be flashing away to make it onto that one. But Kramer in the backside takes out Septed. That's 3 for 0 in favor of Afreeca, and they're looking at a Baron.
What was I saying? Even though the fight was really forced from Ever, it just did not amount to any damage. The Zonius was already completed on Kuro, and hell, he didn't even have to burn Flash or heal to live out of that one. And they tanked him under the tower. Duel's ultimate was the only thing that he provided for that team fight, and the second that Maokai collapses from the left and then Malphite from the right, you knew it was over, and we get to see the little surprise too when Kramer comes in and snipes out Septed right at the end.
Yeah, it was going to come down to that one big pick, right? You needed to catch one of these squishy members, and Kuro was the best target because Tushin on the Rakan, he's very...
Say it, just wait for it, do it. Like, yeah, here we go.
Well, you did it. And so did Mowgli, as he's going to engage, and there they are going to catch Jace in the front too, who almost goes down. The Ignite is ticking, should get him on the backside. There it is, the last tick. Will get it, as well as the Thresh. In comes MaRin on his Malphite with the help of the rest of his team. And that's just going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Another extremely quick game as Afreeca say, hey, Jin Air, we're going to the playoffs. You're not. We're going to take out Ever8 as if it was the easiest games of our lives, and we are not inconsistent tonight, at least.
Signs of positivity for Afreeca. We finally get to see them at least smash Ever8, which we would have been severely worried if they did not perform the way they did tonight. But under 30 minutes, 2 games in a row, clean games altogether. A curious draft there with the addition of Malphite. Not like it really mattered, but overall, a positive result for this team. Looking forward to them entering playoffs. Now, they actually do have a chance to beat SKT in the standings if it so happens that SKT drop the games. But they don't care about SKT's future, just for themselves. And improvement is what we get to see from them, because if it comes to the gauntlet or playoffs where they face off against SKT, actually, they do have a winning record against them, and that's their best bet of making it to Worlds.
There's absolutely a good chance that they will do good against SKT, especially once you get into that crazy gauntlet format. Anything can happen.
Oh, no.
This is not Crumbs' favorite camera shot, but...
Gee, look, come on. Don't show me this.
We get a Bible thump in the chat, please, for all of our fallen members on the side of Ever8.
What cheers people up here? I'm not too acquainted with the intricacies of Korean culture, but what's a good way of cheering somebody up?
You got to go out and get some meat, some Korean barbecue. That's what you got to do.
No, like
drink some soju, get it off your mind.
Give him a compliment for me when you see him. Be like, hey, cheer up, Buttercup.
Yeah, I'll